In this video, we're going to talk about something really important, the 5 sneaky daily mistakes that quietly steal years from your life without you even realizing it. These are small habits that many seniors across America do every single day, and they don't seem dangerous at first. But research from the CDC shows that almost half of early deaths in older adults are actually preventable if we just spot these mistakes early and make a few small changes. We'll go through each mistake one by one, from the habits that drain your brain to the foods in your pantry that quietly damage your health, and even the medications that might be doing more harm than good. And don't worry, we'll also talk about what you can do right now to turn things around. Before we get started, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Drop your city or state in the comments below. I always love seeing where everyone's tuning in from across the country. 1. The memory myth: it's just old age. Let's start with one of the biggest traps many people fall into, believing that memory loss is just a normal part of getting older. You know that moment when you walk into a room and forget what you came for, or when you can't find your glasses even though they're sitting right on your head? Most folks laugh it off and say, "Oh, I'm just getting old." But here's the truth, those little slips aren't always about age. In fact, research shows that many of these memory problems are linked to habits we can change. Our brain is like a muscle, it needs regular exercise to stay strong. When we stop challenging our mind, it begins to slow down, just like our legs would if we stopped walking. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. It means your brain can keep growing, learning, and rewiring itself even into your 80s and 90s. Isn't that amazing? But when we don't give it new things to do, when we watch the same TV shows, skip reading, or avoid learning new skills, the brain becomes lazy. Over time, that mental fog starts to roll in. Studies from top universities like Harvard show that seniors who stay mentally active, learning, reading, playing brain games, or picking up new hobbies, have up to 40% lower risk of developing dementia or severe memory loss. That's a huge difference. And the best part? It's never too late to start. Even small, fun activities can light up your brain again. So, what can you do? Start your day with a little brain workout, maybe a 15-minute game on your phone that tests your memory, or a crossword puzzle with your morning coffee. In the afternoon, try something new, learn a few words in another language, play a bit of music, or write down your thoughts in a small notebook. Before bedtime, read a short story or a chapter of a book. And if you can, take a 20-minute walk outside every day. Fresh air and light movement help your brain produce something called BDNF, which protects your memory and mood. Let me tell you about Dorothy, a 70-year-old woman who decided to fight back against her forgetfulness. She started doing short brain games, journaling, and taking daily walks. In just a few months, she noticed she could remember phone numbers, birthdays, and even grocery lists again. Her doctor said her brain activity looked 10 years younger. 2. The social isolation time bomb. Now let's talk about something that many people don't take seriously enough: loneliness. For a lot of seniors, especially after retirement or after losing a partner, the days can start to feel quieter and emptier. You turn on the TV for company, maybe scroll through a few channels, eat dinner alone, and go to bed without really talking to anyone all day. At first, it feels peaceful, no noise, no rush. But over time, that silence starts to weigh heavy. It's not peace anymore, it's isolation. And that isolation, my friend, can quietly damage your health in ways you'd never expect. Doctors and researchers now call loneliness a hidden killer. In fact, studies from Harvard and the CDC show that long-term loneliness can be just as dangerous as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's true. When you go too long without human connection, laughter, conversation, a friendly hug, your body reacts as if it's under stress all the time. Stress hormones like cortisol rise, your blood pressure goes up, your immune system weakens, and even your memory starts to fade faster. Over time, it can lead to serious heart problems, depression, and even dementia. But here's the good news: loneliness isn't permanent. You can turn it around, even if it feels like you've been on your own for too long. The first step is simply reaching out. Start small, wave to your neighbor when you see them outside, strike up a short chat with the cashier, or call an old friend you haven't spoken to in years. You'd be surprised how one little conversation can brighten your entire day. You can also look for community connections, join a senior center, take part in a church group, or volunteer once a week. Many libraries and community centers now offer classes, game nights, or even online meetups. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be consistent. Social connection isn't about how many people you know, it's about feeling seen, valued, and heard. Let me tell you about Dorothy again. She used to spend her evenings alone watching TV, feeling lonely even in a crowded apartment building. One day, she decided to invite 3 neighbors for a simple potluck dinner. That one dinner turned into a weekly Tuesday night get-together. Within months, they had 20 people laughing, sharing meals, and enjoying each other's company. Dorothy's blood pressure dropped, her sleep improved. 3. The mobility mindset death spiral. Now, let's talk about something that scares many older adults, falling. You see, one simple slip or stumble can shake your confidence so badly that you start avoiding movement altogether. Maybe you tripped once on the rug or missed a step on the stairs, and now you're nervous even walking across the room. You think, I'd better stay safe and sit down. But what feels like caution at first can quietly turn into a dangerous trap, a slow, downward spiral where your body becomes weaker every single day. Experts call this the mobility death spiral. It starts with fear of falling, fear of pain, fear of losing balance. So, you start sitting more. But when you stop moving, your muscles shrink, your bones lose strength, and your balance system in the inner ear becomes sluggish. The less you move, the less your body can move. Within months, even simple things like getting out of a chair, carrying groceries, or walking to the mailbox start feeling harder. Here's something important to know. According to research on aging and mobility, when older adults stop being active after a fall, their chances of falling again within a year can triple. Why? Because their muscles and balance aren't getting the practice they need. Your body works on a use it or lose it rule, and the more you use it, the longer it stays strong. But here's the best part, you can break this cycle right now, no matter your age or ability. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. All you need are a few minutes each day and a little courage to start small. Try what I call the power of 3. Balance practice. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. Use a chair or counter for support. Just 5 seconds per leg, 3 times a day, can make a big difference. Mini squats. During TV commercials, do 3 slow squats or chair stands to keep your leg muscles active. Gentle stretching. Before bed, stretch your arms, legs, and back. Keep your joints loose and your body relaxed. Let me share a story with you. Dorothy, yes, our same friend who took charge of her memory and loneliness, once refused to climb the stairs after she tripped. For weeks, she avoided them. But then she decided to try the power of 3. In just 3 months, she regained her balance, built her leg strength, and started taking the stairs with confidence again. Today, she even goes to a local dance class once a week and says she feels 20 years younger. 4. The invisible poison in your pantry. Now, let's open the pantry door and take a closer look at what's really hiding inside. You might think you're eating pretty healthy, a granola bar here, diet, soda there, maybe a frozen meal when you don't feel like cooking. But the truth is, many of the foods that look innocent or even healthy on the label are quietly working against your body. They're packed with hidden sugars, sneaky salts, and artificial ingredients that can slowly wear you down from the inside out. It's what I like to call the invisible poison. You don't feel it right away, but over time, it drains your energy, fogs your mind, and harms your heart. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners like aspartame, the kind often found in diet drinks, can raise your risk of stroke and memory problems. And processed meats like bacon, sausage, or deli ham can increase inflammation in the brain, making memory and focus worse over time. These foods also fill your body with extra sodium, which can push up your blood pressure and strain your kidneys. Now, I'm not saying you can't ever enjoy your favorite foods, life's too short for that. But being aware and making small swaps can completely change how you feel day to day. The key is balance and awareness. Here's a simple plan I call the 5x5 rule, easy to remember and easy to live by. 5 ingredients or less. When you buy packaged food, check the label. If it has more than 5 ingredients you can't pronounce, put it back. Choose simple, whole foods instead. 0.5 glasses of water before 5 p.m. Hydration is your body's best friend. It helps your kidneys flush out toxins and keeps your brain sharp. 0.5 colors of veggies every day, nature's medicine. Eat red, green, orange, yellow, and purple foods daily. They fight inflammation and boost immunity. Try swapping that diet soda for a glass of water with lemon or cucumber slices. Trade the granola bar for a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit. It's not about cutting everything out, it's about giving your body the real fuel it deserves. Dorothy, our determined friend, learned this the hard way. She used to rely on low-fat snacks and microwave dinners. Her energy was always low, and her doctor warned her about rising blood sugar. When she switched to the 5x5 rule, simple foods, more veggies, less soda, she lost weight, slept better, and even said her skin started to glow again. In just a few months, her blood sugar came back to normal, and she felt years younger. 5. The medication multiplication trap. Now, this last one might surprise you, because it comes from something most people trust completely: their medications. Over time, many older adults end up taking one pill for blood pressure, another for cholesterol, one for sleep, one for pain, maybe a few vitamins, and before they know it, there's a small pharmacy sitting on the kitchen counter. Every pill was meant to help, but when they start to pile up, that help can quietly turn into harm. Doctors call this problem polypharmacy, taking too many medications at once. Studies from the American Geriatric Society show that seniors taking 5 or more medications are 3 times more likely to suffer serious side effects. These can include dizziness, confusion, fatigue, falls, and even dangerous interactions between the drugs. It's not that your doctor is careless. Often, different doctors prescribe different things without realizing how they mix together. And your body, especially as it ages, can't always handle that chemical overload. Think of it like this: your body isn't a lab for mixing chemicals, it's a living system that needs balance. When too many drugs fight for attention in your liver and kidneys, keep a master list. Write down every pill, supplement, and vitamin you take, include dosage and why you take it, ask for a pharmacist review. Every few months, take that list to your pharmacist and ask if any of your medications might be clashing or causing side effects. Pharmacists are trained to spot things that even doctors might miss. Talk openly with your doctor. Bring your list to every appointment. Ask, do I still need all of these? Can we reduce or replace any? Sometimes lifestyle changes, like diet or exercise, can replace a pill. Make lifestyle your first medicine. A healthy diet, daily walks, stress control, and good sleep can often reduce your need for certain prescriptions. Involve a family member. Let someone you trust help track your medications, especially if you take many. 2 sets of eyes are better than 1. Dorothy, our ever-curious friend, once juggled 12 different pills a day. She was constantly tired, bruising easily, and struggling to stay awake. After doing her medication review, she discovered that 3 of her prescriptions were causing overlapping side effects. Working with her doctor, she reduced her pills to 5 essentials and replaced the rest with gentle lifestyle changes, yoga, healthier meals, and more sleep. Within months, her energy returned, her mind felt clearer, and she said, "I feel like myself again." The truth is, your medications should lift you up, not weigh you down. You have every right to ask questions, seek clarity, and take charge of your health plan. Never forget, the goal isn't to take more pills, it's to need fewer of them because your body is thriving on its own. Start that conversation today, and you'll thank yourself for years to come. So there you have it, the 5 sneaky daily mistakes that quietly steal precious years from your life. From the memory myth that weakens your brain, to the loneliness that wears down your heart, from the fear of moving that shrinks your strength, to the hidden poisons in your pantry, and finally, the medication trap that can turn help into harm, every one of these can slowly take away the energy, confidence, and joy you deserve to have. But here's the beautiful truth, you're not too late. You can turn things around starting today. Every single change, no matter how small, can add quality, vitality, and even years to your life. Maybe you start doing a few brain games with your morning coffee. Maybe you call a friend tonight just to say hello. Maybe you decide to take a short walk after dinner instead of sitting down right away. Or maybe you finally look through your pantry and clear out the sugary, processed snacks that make you feel tired. The best part? Each little step you take adds up, like tiny investments in your health and happiness. You don't need perfection. You just need consistency and care. Life isn't about chasing youth, it's about protecting joy. You've worked hard all your life, and you've earned the right to live these years with freedom, laughter, and peace of mind. I want to ask you something, out of these 5 points, which one spoke to you the most today? Was it about memory? Movement? Loneliness? Let me know in the comments below. Your experience might help someone else watching this video right now. We're all in this together, one community, one heart, one goal, living longer and living better. If you found this video helpful, please take a second to like it, it helps more seniors find these tips. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you join our growing family of wise and wonderful viewers. Don't forget to turn on the bell so you never miss new videos that keep you informed and inspired. You have more power than you think. Let's make every day count, because your best years aren't behind you. They're right here, waiting to be lived. Stay strong, stay curious, and keep shining. I'll see you in the next one.